Hello everyone! Welcome to my investigation of the Gigapet's AR. Now, I had originally recorded one video of this and I was planning to do a two-parter of it, but by the end of the first video, I felt like I didn't have a good genuine representation of what this thing was like. I wasn't really feeling it, even though it makes a really nice first impression. A month or so ago, I sent an email out to Top Secret Toys asking them if they could send me one of these new Gigapet's AR that they were working on, and they said, yeah, sure, we'll send you some product. And they did. They actually sent me two, so I guess we'll do a giveaway. But if you're not familiar with Gigapets, they are this device that was around the same time as Tamagotchi and Digimon and all that. They were by, I think, Tiger Electronics, and Tiger Electronics is gone now. I only know this because I usually buy rice cookers from a brand called Zojirushi. It's like Japan's premier rice cooker maker, or at least in my opinion. Growing up, my grandmother and all her friends all had Zojirushi. But from what I saw, the second most favorite brand was from Tiger Electronics, and now they just they don't make it anymore. For some reason, I get more rice cooker news than I do digital pet news. Probably not good. Probably a bad sign for this channel. So yes, my hopes for another Gigapet at that point was dashed, but then I saw that a new group called Top Secret Toys was actually making Gigapets with augmented reality capabilities using your cell phone, and I thought that just looked amazing. So the only one that they have out right now is this Dalmatian one. I asked for, I think, like a dragon one, they have like a dinosaur one, penguin one, a whole bunch of them are planned, but it looks like this is the only one that they're able to send out right now, which is fine. I just got done watching 101 Dalmatians with my girls, and I definitely don't regret it. The movie makes sense. It's just that they bump into each other, and then Anita hits Roger over the head with some bricks, and then they go hang out in a fireplace after they're all like, they fall in a pond, and then they're like, hello, would you get married with me? Yes, let's get married because we both like Dalmatians. Is that what happens? Is that what Dalmatian owners do? I mean, I get it. When are you gonna find another Dalmatian lover in another minute? You know, I'm not saying if you start a relationship in the first like 2 seconds of meeting someone and you get super serious, it's gonna end badly. I'm just saying the statistics are stacked against you. Anyway, I really enjoyed that movie. It was a blast, and then what a treat that I would be treated with Dalmatians almost immediately after. And so now let me, for the first time, really give my thoughts in this kind of format, because normally I just play these things blind and give you my live impression as we go along. So, the Gigapet's AR makes a nice first impression. Whenever you go in, it just has you put in the time, their name, and then it throws you in here, and their stats start off fairly filled. We have a score of 77. This is a lot like the old Gigapets, pretty much exactly like it. There's even the same icons. Here's the one where, you gotta pet them. There's the food one. There's the, I don't know what that one is. I think that might be cleanliness. That one is just their happiness that you play with the games with them. So there are two games. There's this frisbee one where you gotta like mash the direction that you see the frisbee going, and sometimes the dog doesn't even run for it. Occasionally I wonder if there's some glitches with this thing, or not really glitches so much as just bugs, right? So like I was mashing left and they didn't jump for it. Sometimes it does it perfectly, sometimes he doesn't go for it at all, and once he starts not going for it, it tends to just start doing it in a row, and it just, you can't win all of a sudden. See? That's just, it's a little frustrating how that doesn't work every time. So he tries to catch it 5 times, and if you miss it, I assume it's like Tamagotchi games where it's like 3 out of 5 you get some happy points. If you don't, then you lose. He just kind of doesn't really give me any feedback. The thing just ends and he goes back to sniffing around. The dog is cute. They make cute little barky noises. There's a really cool achievement system in this game that you actually use your phone. Once you unlock an achievement, so if you open the phone app and scan it, you will then unlock some stuff in the phone app. You'll unlock a mini game, which you can use to earn coins, which you can use to decorate your dog. Unfortunately, none of that stuff transfers back into the digital pet, and you know here on this channel, I'm all about the actual holding the devices, not waiting 10 seconds for an app to load, not dealing with the lagginess, just having this core focused experience. That's one thing I love about digital pets, and it's one thing that I've really never liked about digital pet apps. I feel like all they would have to do is implement a code system. Whenever you would have like another icon around here somewhere, you punch in a code that the app gives you, and suddenly, bam, your dog has a mustache and a cowboy hat. That would be great, but it seems like it's only in one direction. It all goes to the app. So I don't really have much of an incentive to actually go into the app because it's cute. You get to see your digital pet in a more 3D representation. Oh, by the way, I did figure out that it's mostly just my phone as to why the app was laggy. Also, I was using screen recording software, which makes everything lag. I just need to get a better phone. And I will eventually get a nicer phone, if nothing else, thanks to my patrons who are supporting me so lavishly. The app in itself does have their own stats. The stats don't synchronize between the devices, so you have this version of your dog, and then you have the other version of your dog. I don't like that. I wish that they were both the same thing. You scan your dog, it somehow has a little reading thing that like tells the app what their stats are. That'd be great. You're done with the app. Again, it gives you a number code, and you put it in here, and it updates their stats or something. I know it might seem tedious, but just something, because I really feel like I'm fine with playing in here, which isn't bad. I actually do like the fact that I can just play with my dude here and not even worry about the app at all. It's just that it's Gigapet's AR, right? It's selling it on the fact that you can take your phone out, scan it, and then there's your dog. So if you don't really remember what Gigapets do, you may be asking, what's the end goal? What do you want your pet to turn into? Do they turn into anything? They don't really. I mean, you know me. My favorite digital pets are the ones where they actually evolve and change. And this puppy doesn't really do much changing. And sometimes I'm like, oh, wait, is the pattern on their back different? Did something change? Did they get older somehow? And it's not really. If I'm missing something, please correct me, but it does seem like, you know, you go and hear the tricks, you teach them one of 3 tricks, and you can get all of that done. You can do all of the things that this thing has to do within about, like, 2 hours. And at that point, I wonder what the incentive to keep going is. The things I like about this virtual pet is that it's cute, it's got some dog sounds, I wish it had more dog sound effects. The fact that you can scan it, put it in the app, and you actually have this serial code on the back that you're supposed to put in, and that kind of unlocks the app. I almost wonder if it's more like a serial code, you can only use it once and then it's done. If anyone wants to try it, you can check out the app and try to put this in and let me know, but it wouldn't let me in until I put this code in. Another thing I like about this guy is that they're always moving. They're very cute animations. It's something that in Tamagotchi and Digimon I'm always saying I wish they did more of. But look, he's just always going. He's always chasing his tail, he's sniffing around. It's easy to like initially be like, oh my god, that's amazing. It's very cute. So visually, I would give this thing maybe even a higher score than most Tamagotchis. But depth-wise, there's not really anything to unlock. The achievement system is a stroke of genius, but there are only 10 achievements, and I feel like I would like these 10 achievements plus about 10 more that were more long-term. Each one you could just unlock by doing one of the actions. You cleaned his poop, you get an achievement. Put him in jail, you get an achievement. You make him learn how to go through hoops, you get an achievement. You teach him how to bark, you get an achievement. Teach him how to roll over, you give him a bath. You take him to the doctor, you play the ball game with him, you put him to sleep, you give him a bone snack. So those are the achievements. But if there were ones that required more days to pass, that would be great. Like, even if it were just as simple as, like, day 3, they're still alive, here, have a really cool game. So continuing on with things that I wish there were more of, I do wish that the games weren't quite so buggy. There's also this interesting bug where if you let the stats get kind of low. So I was trying to see, like, roughly how long you could go without needing to take care of them. Because in this day and age, we have to worry about that stuff. We're all so busy, right? So for instance, my preferred time before a digital pet needs you is about 2 hours. The Digimon version 20th pendulums are a perfect example of that. You really can go 2 hours and then they'll only go down to like maybe 1 heart left, and that's fine, that's great. There's no callouts, there's no care mistakes, you don't really have to worry about it, and you can actually do things before you need to take care of them. You don't have to go out to dinner and then have to take care of them. You can have your own life, because I think that's actually more realistic for what pets are like, and that's actually another good thing about the Gigapets AR here. I actually let them go about 2 hours, and they got down to this point where they definitely needed me, but it wasn't a zero flatline kind of situation, so that's good. So to put a big old TLDR bow on this, I like the animations, I like the appearance, it makes a good first impression. I do want more sound effects, I want more depth. Like I said, everything can kind of be done within an hour. I want more incentive to go into the app, and I would love to see the app return into the device in some way. As a standalone device as it is now, I think that maybe small children would get some fun out of it because they love playing on the apps, but without the application having an effect on them, I can see the kids very quickly dropping this and just going straight to the app and playing with that for a hot minute, which again isn't bad. It depends on what your demographic is. If you're trying to catch the nostalgic Digimon and Pokemon Tamagotchi people, this might not be it. But what do I know? I only spent like 4 or 5 days with the thing, didn't really notice anything outside of my initial observations there. If you would like to find out for yourself, if you would like to prove me wrong, no risk, I put a link down in the description below to enter a giveaway. I'll let a week pass or so, and then I'll just email you if you won, and I will send it along to you, and you let me know, okay? You let me know what you think about the Gigapets AR. It really breaks my heart to have to say anything other than wonderful, perfect things about this, considering this is a digital pet in America. In the English-speaking world, this is finally a Gigapet. That's a huge thing, right? Like, obviously I want this to work out. Obviously I want to be able to say, like, guys, digital pets are back! But this, I don't feel like this is it. And I want to be honest with you, okay? When I find a digital pet in the US that just blows my mind, I will let you know. But for now, I'm not feeling how shallow this experience is. I'd like to thank Top Secret Toys for sending me this device for free to show on the channel. I hope that if you watch this video that you got some useful information out of it. I hope it's not too late to give that information on it, but by all means, in the future, I would love to, if you'd like me to, I could give you a very honest, as nice as I can possibly make it, feedback video on it anytime. I am super stoked about the thought of digital pets making a comeback in the US. It's just we need more phone stuff. Like the AR aspect of this is a good direction. I like it. I like the idea of tying these to phones. I just think that they're only going to survive if we make the connection to the phones two-way, and if we make it fairly quick. We need to make the apps like not so bulky on the 3D aspect, but maybe introduce some more social aspects to them. And remembering to keep the core aspect in the digital pet, and then having this be extra. Kind of like with the digital pets in Sonic Adventure, the Chows, right? You could only fine-tune their stats if you put them in the visual memory unit on the Dreamcast version. I mean, in the GameCube versions, you could more easily control what they turn into in Sonic Adventure 2 as well, just in general, because you were able to give them Chaos drives, but in the old Dreamcast one, the only way to fine-tune them was to actually put them in this. So that was your incentive, right? You could play with the Chows just in Sonic Adventure, but on the Dreamcast one, you had to put them in here to really, like, get extras. And that's where I'll wrap up today's video. I'll see you very soon, if not tomorrow, for the new series, which everyone did vote on. It is going to be the Seaman series, it looks like. Also, my girlfriend and I actually started a Twitch channel. I've been on a Twitch channel for a very long time, but I rebranded it. We just did our launch streams this weekend. We are called Moose and Joe. We're a two-person team that takes on monsters, and oftentimes it ends with her blowing me up with fireworks and ruining everything, but we still kill the monster, so I don't think that's ruining everything. I retract that last statement. It's pretty fun, though. Thanks to my patrons for supporting my channel, especially Cookie Face Shifter and Dog Trainer 89, and I'll see all of you in the next one. See you then!